So it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. I have this message to give us choosing ones. They are indeed so tired of you. This is something that many of us need to know. Listen, majority of people around you are seriously so tired of everything about you. Because this is something that sounds funny, but let's just be real with us choosing ones. There are many things that we have gone through that we never thought we will accurately overcome. Just sit within yourself. Imagine those situations that you have been involved that look so dark, that look so heavy, that look so unbelievable to explain, that look so big to explain. Sometimes you just be imagining within yourself, how do you get out of this world? Out of this storm? How will you get out of this storm? And when you totally overcome it, you just be wondering, this blessing that occurred, this blessing that I'm receiving, this breakthrough, I never pray for this blessing, but how come I suddenly get it? I never pray for this favor, but how come I suddenly get it? This thing that I have been hoping for many years, how come suddenly I start to activate in it? How come my faith is now boosting as never before? Why? Because a lot of people who have done the worst behind you, while smiling with you, they are the one who God was proving wrong by blessing you. Not that you deserve that blessing. That is something that happened to me when I was homeless. So after a while, after when I arrived this place, so all my years in my former place, I struggled to find job. So you get to a point like after 1 year, after 1 year or 6 months of me being in this place, so I start to reject work. Sometimes I will look at a mirror. I will take mirror, look at myself. If I enter bedroom like this, I will just look at myself. I said, somebody like me can easily say to someone, I don't need your job. Sometimes I will just be laughing, even when nobody is there. Even nothing is funny. I will just be like, how come somebody like me now is laughing? Somebody like me now is rejecting job. Somebody like me now is telling people, today I am occupied. Imagine that word. Someone who have been looking for job for more than years. And it's not the same person that is telling some people, I don't want to work now. Let's put it next week. Then we said, no problem, no problem. As you said. Why? Because sometimes God allows some certain things to come into your life. Sometimes God allows difficulties to come into your life. Sometimes God allows your enemies to attack you so that the more doors can be opened. That is why a lot of people are so tired of you choosing. That is why many people are accurately so tired of every single thing about you. That is why many people up there hate you so much, because the more attack they give you, the more open door God released, the more favor God released, the more blessing God released, the more increase you get. So that is what makes many people shock. Trust me, because they are tired of the fact that you are blessed. After everything you go through, they were hoping for you to explain to them. They were hoping for you to tell them, things are so difficult now. Because why they attack you is that they want to keep seeing you suffering and smile, smiling secretly. They want to see you keep suffering while they rejoice over it, because there are people who take joy in your suffering. There are people who take joy in your pain. There are people who take benefit in one angle to another in that your delay. Let me tell you, that is why you need to understand that the brothers of Joseph take joy in betraying their own brother. They take joy. So there are people who are so tired of you, because the more they try to pull you down, the more God elevates you. The more they try to reduce you, the more God increase you. Hey God, because what they meant for evil accurately is not something that God is using to do what? To fertilize your life for good. What they meant to destroy you. What they were hoping that will totally destroy every single thing around you, so that they will end up seeing you like them, so that they will end up saying, this is what we want, this is what we are expecting. God in his own favor disappoint them. God in his own ways disappoint them. God in his own accurate timekeeper disappoint your enemies. That is why a lot of people are so tired of you, because both the arrows they release in the day, both the arrow they release in the night, all of them join together to promote you. All of them join together to work for your good. All of them join together to do you well. The things that they have been thinking that they will use to celebrate you is not something that God is using to punish them. It's not something that God is using to devastate them. It's not something that God is using to humiliate them. So your enemies are tired because God keep humbling them by promoting you even when they never expect you to be promoted. You know what I'm saying? So remain blessed. May God bless you.